I was gonna take a shot just to have the courage to tell this story. I think I would rather have a frog shoved down my throat than to take this right now. Oh my God, that is just, oh, that's awful. I'll subscribe and I'll take it. No, just kidding. I don't even know if this is allowed. Oh. If it burns, it's working. Hi guys, I'm Jasmine and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm just gonna have this squid just staring at you this whole time during this video. So if you click out of it, he will know and haunt you. Okay, sorry. I honestly didn't know what I was gonna post in this video. And then I was just like, why don't I just do a little quick story about the time I almost died? Like, who doesn't wanna hear that? Death by frog. If you wanna hear how I almost lost my life to a frog, keep watching, honey. So you know what? I just want to preface this video by saying that I am a huge fan of Princess and the Frog, and I am a huge fan of Kermit the Frog. But I gotta say, after this experience that I'm about to tell you, I feel a little differently about those guys. Today, I was taking my sweet little booty to work. The day, February 12th, this year at approximately, I was probably late to work, so 8:15. Headed to work a day like normal. I rise, I shine, I brush my teeth, I get dressed. I don't care about my wrinkles, I head to work. I want to say it was raining the previous day, and I get to my car. There's some dew on it, there's some water on it, couple of love bugs, no big deal, nothing out of the ordinary. So I open the door to my car, and who am I greeted by? Kermit himself. And on that little panel at the bottom where you can, I guess, step to get into your car, there is a slippery little guy sitting on the little panel. And my heart is racing. I think instantly I have two options here. You know what? I didn't have time for fear at this point. I realized I had two options. Either I'm gonna let that frog jump in my car, or that frog is gonna get thrown out. So I take like a step forward, hoping that this frog jumps out and back into the grass, because at this point I have like a 50-50 shot, I guess. And so I take a step forward and the frog jumps in my car. He's in my car. He is at first on the mat. I see him, we lock eyes, cool, I can still see you. But then, I don't know, I guess he sees me coming. I guess I look like a literal giant to him. He jumps under my driver's seat. And I instantly panic. My heart is just bursting. I feel like this is my time. This is it. This is the big one. I'm dying. I'm dead. This is it, to the heavens I'm probably going to hell. I call my sister, and then she picks up and she of course gives me some fucking awful advice. I feel like she said, hey, sometimes it be like that. I don't even know, some stupid shit. I realized that, okay, I have to go to work this day. I feel like there was an event going on and I couldn't miss, I don't know. I tried to look under my car seat to see if I can see him, because I figured maybe I can get like a stick or something and like poke at him, he'll jump out. But then I was too afraid to do even that, and I couldn't see him from afar, like looking under my seat. And so I figured it's probably one with the cushions, he's probably wedged in there. And so I am so scared, guys. I am so terrified, you have no clue. But I had to go to work, and I figured, okay, I literally look like a woolly mammoth to him probably. If I get in this car and if I sit down, maybe he will be too afraid to come out. Maybe he thinks I'm like, the tough one here, and he's scared to come out. So I get in my car and I head to work. So I call one of my coworkers. I'm thinking, okay, as soon as I pull up, I need somebody to meet me in the parking lot. The minute you spot my Nissan Versa, come to the parking lot and please come get this frog out of my car. So I call my coworker, and I'm like literally like hysterical, saying that there's a frog in my car. And you know what? I had the thought that if I drive fast, that is less time of me in the car with this goddamn fucking frog. And I had to take a long bridge to get to work, like a long bridge, like over water. So I committed to getting on the bridge, and I realized, you know what? Maybe this is not even fair, because if this frog come out as I'm driving across this bridge, lane to the left, lane to the right, we gone. That's it. We up out of there, Hide your kids, Had your wife. I'm taking us all out. I am driving and I'm trying to get to the outermost lane because I figure if this frog comes out, I can, you know, easily get into the median a lot quicker. And so as I am trying to make my way all the way to the outermost lane, as I'm trying to get to the outermost lane, the frog jumps on my radio. I was listening to Rihanna. I was so terrified. And at this point, I'm just in 100% panic mode. I am absolutely terrified. I take my car and I swerve. I just veer all the way to the fucking side, all the way to the right. It's just, and then as I'm doing that, this frog jumps on my steering wheel between my hands at 10 and 2. I can't, you know, I'm getting goosebumps. I swear I'm getting, I don't know if you can see that. Oh, how long was my hair like that? Oh, motherfucker. And I pull over my car in true terror. And honestly, I like blacked out. I honestly don't remember how I got from this lane all the way to the side. No recollection of it. I was just like, God, if I had a cigarette, this would be that. And I pull over my car and I jump out of my passenger's seat. I flew. I was sitting in a normal, you know, seated position, and then I just felt myself rocket out of my passenger side door. And then at this point, I'm like, it's do or die. Either I can slum it on the side of this fucking bridge for the rest of my life and I'll just be bridge girl chilling it on the side. You know, there's been times when I drove across the bridge and I've seen like a whole like McDonald's cheeseburger just sitting on the side. I don't know how I got there, but I mean, so I quickly run to the back of my car. I open my trunk. I have a hatchback. And so I get an umbrella and I was like, I can just jab him up, jab at him, and then maybe he will literally jump out of my car. You know, that was really asking a lot of him. You know, I'm like, hey frog, I know you're on my steering wheel, but can you take 4 hops and jump out of my trunk? So I poke at the frog through my passenger side door and the frog jumps on my seatbelt. I'm not in the car at this point, so it's like, okay, scary, but at least I'm not strapped in there because God, Jesus, take the motherfucking wheel. And I take the umbrella and I jab at him again and he jumps onto my back seat. I'm like, all right, maybe one more. So I'm like, all right, Froggy, I see you. One more jump and you're out of my fucking car. So I take the umbrella and I poke at him one more time and he jumped out of my trunk, honey. Quick thinking, thank you. Then at that point, I slammed my trunk closed. I closed all the doors to my car. And I got back in the car. And I want to point out that cars were whizzing by on this bridge. Literally, I could feel the wind and it was like, you know, blowing me back a little bit. This was scary. And then I get back in my car and now I'm like, you know what? I survived that, but now I have to figure out a way to pull back on the highway because all of these cars are going 200 miles per hour. But, you know, I was like, hey, if I survive this frog, you know what? Someone take me out. I don't care. Take me out. Take me out of the ball. Then I just went to work, a soulless woman. A soulless and lifeless woman. But a survivor. If you've been harassed by the hands of a frog, call our hotline. 1-800 a frog tried to kill me. That was stupid. So now, you know what? Frogs are on my shit list. And that's that. Slimy and sneaky and shit. God. And that's all I have to say about that, really. So thank you for listening to my absolute insane story about how a frog almost tried to literally kill me. As always, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'll put a little link here, or maybe I'll put it there or there. If you're also a small little YouTuber like me and you need some motivation, here is a video just for you. Watch it, love it, tell me what you think about it. Job well done, Squiddy. Bye. Yeah.